is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. All lies will be exposed.
Y'all, things just got wild. Katt Williams is coming for Steve Harvey and Diddy, claiming they pressured Lori Harvey into some pretty freaky situations. But that's not even the craziest part. Katt says he has video evidence to back it up. You won't believe the details I'm about to spill. So let's dive right into the drama.
Gay in Hollywood, you parties. In the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party. And then it's a separate party in the little room.
Because Katt Williams is spilling all the tea. This time, he's calling out Steve Harvey and Diddy for allegedly putting Lori Harvey in some really questionable situations. Now, before we get into the recent claims, let's rewind a bit to understand how this mess started. Apparently, Steve has been playing favorites with Lori for years, giving her way more attention than his biological kids. His son even revealed that Steve was a total no-show in his life until he turned 16. Can you imagine? And then there's the rumor that Steve didn't even bother to attend his own twins' high school graduation. Yet, when it comes to Lori, oh, it's a different story. Father-daughter dates, constant attention, you name it, she got it. Word on the street is that Steve's favoritism sparked a whole sibling rivalry between Lori and the rest of his kids. Sources say Steve was even giving Lori private coaching sessions on how to snag and keep a high-status man. Remember his book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man? Well, turns out those tips were more like full-on training sessions. But wait, it gets juicier. Katt Williams is not here to play. He claims Steve Harvey didn't just shower Lori with attention. He allegedly groomed her for the industry's big shots, starting with Diddy. This explains Lori's high-profile dating history and why she's always been in the limelight while Steve's other kids stayed in the shadows. Y'all, Katt claims Steve wasn't just playing matchmaker. He allegedly pushed Lori into freaky situations with Diddy. And if you think this is just hearsay, hold on. Katt says he's got video evidence of these wild parties where Lori was caught up in it all. I know, right? Okay, before we go any further, you have to know about the long-standing beef between Katt Williams and Steve Harvey. This drama didn't start overnight. Katt and Steve were once cool, with Steve even praising Katt's comedy career back in the day. But things turned sour around 2008 when they ended up in a public feud over who was the better comedian. Steve was already an established name, while Katt boldly claimed he had more talent in his pinky than Steve had in his entire career. Yikes. The rivalry peaked during a New Year's Eve comedy show in Detroit where they went head-to-head. According to Katt, he was ready to retire from stand-up, but the event organizers begged him to perform to sell tickets. Steve, on the other hand, denied this, saying Katt was just trying to stir up drama to promote the show. Fast forward, and now we've got Katt alleging Steve has been pimping out Lori for fame and connections. Steve, of course, denies everything, but Katt is out here dropping receipts and accusations that have the internet shook. Now, let's talk about the whole Diddy situation, because, trust me, it's weird. Back in 2019, when Lori and Diddy's relationship went public, everyone was like, hold up. First of all, Lori was 22, and Diddy was nearly 50. To make things even creepier, Lori had previously dated Diddy's son. Yep, you heard that right. And guess who allegedly orchestrated this whole thing? Steve Harvey. Katt claims that Steve practically pushed Lori into Diddy's arms right after Diddy's ex, Kim Porter, passed away. And here's the craziest part. Katt says Steve was fully aware of Diddy's wild lifestyle and questionable treatment of his girlfriends, including the shocking details that came out in Cassie's lawsuit. According to Katt, Steve didn't care about any of this as long as Lori was linked to a high-status name like Diddy. Katt alleges that Steve even turned a blind eye to Diddy allegedly involving Lori in those infamous freak-offs. The most chilling part? Katt claims Steve has known about all this and still chose to use Lori to boost his own clout. Ugh, can you even believe this mess? And if you thought this couldn't get any crazier, think again. Katt also claims that Steve tried to link Lori with Jay-Z during the 2019 Roc Nation brunch. Now, Jay-Z inviting Lori to his event wasn't all that suspicious at first, until Lori posted a flirty video with him on her Instagram. The internet went into a frenzy, especially the Bayhive, who flooded Lori's comments with bee emojis. After the backlash, Steve allegedly pulled Lori away from Jay-Z to avoid more drama, and she was never invited to another Roc Nation brunch again. Coincidence? I think not. So what's the latest tea on this? Well, people are fuming, y'all. Fans are calling out Steve for allegedly being the one to push Lori into these situations. Many are saying, ain't no way a sane parent would let their child, barely an adult, date a man nearly twice their age with such a dark reputation. And let's not forget, Lori's quick exit from the relationship and sudden disappearance from those high-status circles has everyone wondering just how deep the situation really goes. But back to Katt Williams. He's not letting this go. He's calling out Steve Harvey for being a selfish, fame-hungry man willing to use his stepdaughter to climb the social ladder. And you know this is far from over. So, what do y'all think? Was Steve really out here here treating Lori as a pawn in his fame game? Or is Katt Williams just trying to stir the pot again? Sound off in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video for even more tea on this whole situation.